Hey everybody, EternallyPrussian here again, and this time we're going to be tackling in the obviously knowing what you want in your weapons series, we're going to be tackling the shotguns. This is a bore that I'm holding in, well, Frost is holding in his hands. It's a discontinued weapon, so it won't really be featured here, but I wanted to make a note that it does exist. And its focus is primarily, well, on impact. Not really surprising coming from a shotgun. But let's move on to the actual stuff now. First up is the shotgun most of you old-timey Warframers know and love. It's the Strun. One of the first one that becomes available to you and you actually don't have to buy a blueprint for. Unsurprisingly, it focuses mostly on impact damage. It has some alright slash effects, and its puncture, from what you can tell, is actually not that great. The Strun is a 6-shot, well, for lack of better terms, pump shotgun. It's certainly not full auto, and I guess you could say it is semi-automatic, but it feels like you have to wait a small pump before the fire rate gets up again. However, with enough mods, you can actually turn it into a replacement for the bore, making it a 10-shot near-automatic shotgun. For any of you who've been around Warframe for a little bit or have reached rank 4, you certainly know the name of this shotgun. This is the Heck, wielded by, of course, Counselor Vahek. This is a heavy puncture damage, 4-barreled shotgun that just does incredible damage. I mean, I know I've already said that, but I can't describe how much work this thing can do. How quickly it just blasts through Grenier. No problem. It's incredible. But with that said, you do need rank 4 for it, and it can be a bit of a pain to craft for people who are new to the game, but it is certainly worth the crafting if you're looking for a fairly fast shotgun. I mean, this verges on automatic already. It's pretty fast, and the damage it does is absolutely exponential. So this shotgun's recommended without a doubt. For those of you who are as sore as I am about the bore's discontinuation, this is the Sobek, the weapon that's meant to take its place. Again, unsurprisingly, a shotgun focused on impact damage. However, even though its impact damage is higher, it does slightly lag in terms of puncture and slash when compared to the Strun. And it has a pretty massive magazine size with an alright fire rate, but its reload time can get quite hefty, and even though 4 seconds doesn't seem like a lot, it's one of those where you have no choice but to wait for your character to physically finish the entire animation, meaning that if you don't get some spare time to sort of kick it back and actually reload this weapon, it's going to become a pain. But if you really don't have a problem with waiting for reload time, this is an ideal shotgun. Any of you who are fans of playing the Scout with the Force of Nature in Team Fortress 2 will probably find a lot of home here with the Tigris. This is a beautiful weapon and does a massive amount of slash damage, as you can see by, this is the default, just so you know, this is unmodded. All of these are unmodded. Look at that slash damage, absolutely incredible. The duplex auto trigger is unique because, unlike most shotguns, if you just simply click the fire button, you're going to release both rounds. But if you want to release only one round at a time, you have to physically hold the fire button so it only releases one of the two, and then you can wait to release the second one. This shotgun is meant to hit like a truck. That is literally a quote from the developers, that they wanted this to hit like a truck, and it does. This deals insane amounts of damage to infested, and even other factions that actually have resistance to slash will feel a lot of hurt from getting hit by this thing. But beware that the 1.8 second reload speed will come into play very often, and it's not recommended against bosses. Even still, wonderful shotgun. For those of you who have joined up as of this update, this is probably the first shotgun you saw. This is the Draggoon. It was a rather unique one. It's more of a flat cannon, actually, which would make it a flèche shotgun, rather than a simple regular shotgun. And for those of you who aren't up on your French or don't know what a flèche shotgun is, rather than firing out simple shotgun shells, a flèche shotgun fires out small shards of metal in its place. And that's pretty dangerous. Now, this is a bit like the Tigris in the fact that it has a massive concentration on slash damage. Please take in mind, again, this is unmodded. Just that number is ridiculous. With a 7 magazine size, you may end up burning through ammo kind of quickly, but it has a unique charge trigger. If you simply just auto shotgun spam it, you're not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. But if you take the time to hold down the trigger and fire it, you're going to find it hits like a brick wall, and that's pretty much what it looks like when it fires. The spread is not too high, despite the fact that it actually starts out as a literal square of bullets. So spread isn't really a big issue until you start getting a distance. And again, that's the point of a shotgun. So be sure to pick this up if you like how it sounds. So that is it from the shotgun end of things. Next we'll be doing likely the sniper rifles. Until then, that's it.